Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Friday, August 11, 2023. The government is maintaining its position that it acted within the law to extend the retirement age for persons serving as Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, and Auditor General. Minister with responsibility for information Robert Morgan reiterated the stance on Wednesday in response to a question about the legal challenge being brought against the move.
The government acted within the law. The government acted constitutionally. There is no question about the legal process that the government put forward. So we are a bit interested in hearing what the court has to say. But we respect the court, but we do not believe, based on the frivolous grounds on which this claim was laid, that it would be successful.
Minister Morgan was addressing this week's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House. Legislation was passed last month in both houses of Parliament to raise the age of retirement for holders of the offices of the Director of Public Prosecutions and Auditor General from 60 to 65 years. The changes are in alignment with the Pensions Public Service Act, which was promulgated in 2017 to, among other things, gradually increase the retirement age of public officers to 65 years. The St. James Police Division is already reporting success from a comprehensive 14-day operation launched on Tuesday, targeting criminals in the parish. The security operation has resulted in the recovery of 4 illegal guns in Salt Spring. The weapons, which were seized on Thursday, August 10, include 3 high-powered rifles and a handgun. One of the rifles is identified as a versatile multi-caliber weapon capable of firing various types of ammunition. Acting Commanding Officer for the St. James Police Division, Superintendent Aaron Samuels, tells JIS News that the operation reflects the officer's commitment to capturing wanted individuals, disarming them, and restoring peace and security to the area. He says the seizure of the weapons is expected to significantly curtail gang influence and reduce the threat to residents. The acting commanding officer also outlines plans to extend similar operations to other hotspot areas across the St. James Division. The police will be conducting multiple daily operations, including vehicle checkpoints and targeted interventions in less frequently patrolled areas. This will include going after wanted persons on the police's radar and generally maintaining a strong presence to ensure persons can feel safe and secure living in the St. James region. In addition to law enforcement efforts, Superintendent Samuels says the St. James Police have been actively engaged in social intervention activities within the Salt Spring community. These include a recently concluded 2-week youth summer camp, which saw the participation of 96 students from Salt Spring Primary School. The camp aimed to foster positive interactions between the youth and various community service agencies, including the police and the fire brigade. The acting commanding officer is calling on citizens to actively collaborate with law enforcement officers as they intensify efforts to ensure safe and secure communities in the parish. Small farmers seeking to expand or improve their operations can seek out grant funding from the Agro-Investment Corporation, AIC. The agency will be establishing a matching grant scheme for small farmers through the Southern Plains Agricultural Development SPAD project. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging farmers to contact the AIC for details.
This groundbreaking initiative is designed to empower and uplift small farmers by providing them with up to 80% of essential resources towards their farming enterprise.
Mr. Holness was speaking at the 69th staging of the Denby Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show. The major objective of the Southern Plains Agricultural Development Project is to upgrade irrigation, drainage, and road networks, as well as post-harvest handling facilities. These are located on agro parks at Amity Hall and Bridgepen in St. Catherine and Parnassus in Clarendon. The initiative is being funded through a grant of approximately £16.7 million from the United Kingdom Caribbean Infrastructure Fund and is being administered by the Caribbean Development Bank. Groundbreaking to kickstart a major redevelopment of the Spanish Town Hospital is anticipated within the next 2 months. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton gave the update on Wednesday as he toured the St. Catherine-based hospital.
I anticipate that we will see groundbreaking for the main building within the next 2 months or so. We have gotten all the approvals now from our multilateral partners that we're working with. It now has to work its way through to the cabinet, which I am sure will be excited about, pushing ahead. And you will see some active work taking place.
The redevelopment project will transform the Spanish Town Hospital into a 6-story, 100-bed facility. It will accommodate 7 operating theaters, a new accident and emergency center, a new pharmacy, and laboratory with diagnostics and other support services. Medical services at the hospital will also be expanded to include cardiology, hematology and oncology, gastroenterology, ophthalmology, and ENT. During his visit, Dr. Tufton toured a building that had been newly retrofitted and repurposed to accommodate existing facilities on the grounds of the hospital. It will clear the way for construction to start on the new 6-story complex.
This facility here, which will house lab services, pharmacy services, including waiting areas, testing areas, collection of medication, storage, is more than twice the size of what it was in its original place, all of which is intended to create a much better facility for the people while we transition to the main building.
And finally, Managing Director of the Heart NSTA Trust, Dr. Tanisha Ingleton, is assuring Jamaicans that the entity's programs and services meet international standards and are aligned to the current and emerging needs of employers. Dr. Ingleton was responding to a query during Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House. She says Heart continues to collaborate with critical players to ensure that its programs meet the island's employment demands.
We do work with industry to create all our programs. As a matter of fact, if industry does not sign off on a program, it cannot be offered. And so we have been working with World Skills International for the standards. We also collect data from the World Economic Forum to ensure that we have all the global standards incorporated in our training.
Dr. Ingleton says Heart NSTA Trust programs are offered using the experiential learning model, where students learn through a mixture of theory, practice, and reflection. Since April 1, Heart courses up to level 4 and associate degree level have been offered free of administrative and tuition fees. The government directive is aimed at increasing the trained labor force on the island. So far, the trust has seen a 19% increase in the take-up of programs when compared to 2022. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.